service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
The serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Holly, set up left side. Rusted down with the kill.
Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
And a reserve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Cope gets the kill.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Saturday inside the Bismarck Event Center. This is the State Class B third place match featuring the Thompson Tommies, the champs out of Region 2, going up against the champs out of Region 8 in the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. I'm Chase Miller with you for this broadcast here between the Tommies and the Honkers. And a reminder, we'll also have the championship match later tonight here on yourliveevent.com for our audio-only broadcast between Northern Cast, the Jags, and alongside the Linton HMB Lions. For the second consecutive season, the third place and the championship match are the exact same two teams in their respective place matches. Earlier today in the seventh place contest, Dickinson Trendy swept Garrison 3 sets to none. Delaney Deschamps finished with 41 assists, but she tallied 139 in the tournament, which breaks a tournament record here over 3 matches for Class B. And in the Consolation Championship, New Rockford Cheyenne 1-5, 3 sets to 2. The Rockets were led by Kelsey Belquist with 26 kills. She tallied 64 in the tournament for the Rockets. And then on the opposite end here for Class A earlier today, the West Fargo Packers swept by the Bismarck St. Mary's Saints. Olivia Soini with 131 assists in the tournament here for the West Fargo Packers. Packers are consolation champs in Class A. St. Mary's is 6. Currently going on in the exhibit hall. It's North and Fargo South at 2 o'clock. Third place match later this afternoon, Bismarck Legacy and Jamestown, and the championship between Bismarck Century, their 12th consecutive season in the title, going up against West Fargo Cheyenne, their first ever matchup in the championship in program history. Well, we'll continue here on our pregame show. Still to come, we'll get to our coaches' corners, recap what happened yesterday for Thompson and alongside Kenmare Bowbells. That's all ahead of our American Crystal starting lineups and more. Again, it's the Thompson Tommies and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Our pregame show continues with our coaches' corner. First up is Tim Wallstrom from the Honkers, and then we'll hear from Coach Lisa Strand. That's on its way inside the Bismarck Event Center on this Saturday afternoon on yourliveevent.com.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we continue here from the Bismarck Event Center, third place match of the State Class B Volleyball Tournament, it's the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers going up against the Thompson Tommies. Joining us now is Tim Wallstrom here for the Honkers. And Tim, first things first, it seems like you and Thompson, you take a look at some of the record books here and you take a look at where you, Coach, and Lisa Strand. I'm guessing you can maybe see a mirror image of the programs from one side of the state to the opposite side of the state here with these two programs here, Tim.
Yeah, it is kind of funny having, on opposite sides of the states, and both of us coaches are good friends. We were on the board of the Coaches Association together. We've been friends for years, and we seem to end up playing each other a lot in these situations. They're a good team, great team, and she's a phenomenal coach.
And the one thing here, you get to this time, it's going to be the last 2022 version of the Honkers. What have you liked about this team from start to finish to allow you to get back to a state tournament here and play for a chance to be a top 3 team in the state?
Well, the thing about a small Class B school, especially out in the West, is it takes a long time to build a team. I've had these girls these 4 seniors for 4 years, starting on my varsity, and I mean, you develop strong relationships with each other, and they've been solid core all the way through, getting us to the state tournament most of those years, and it's just it's going to be a bittersweet moment.
It always is a bittersweet moment, but what do you take from a coach? What's kind of the message to the kids here as you get ready for one more match here for this version of this Honkers volleyball program?
Well, it is always a tough match. It's a 3rd and 4th place match, and the kids are thinking the same thing. This is my last match, and so you never know what you're going to get. You go out there. Some teams just come out fired up. They want to win that last match, and some teams are just want to enjoy the night. So. And
you've had a couple of grinders here throughout. with your match against Dickinson Trendy back on Thursday night. Then you go in 4 against Northern Cass. What have you seen for your team so far through 2 matches here? What do you hope to take going into this 3rd place match for maybe Thursday and Friday afternoon here, Tim?
I'm just hoping we go out and have fun and play hard. That's the main thing. These kids have looked forward to this all year long, all 4 years long, and I just want them to have a good time.
Final thing for you, what's it been about the success of this volleyball program to keep finding ways to get to state, to keep competing for region championships? Every year is a different team, every year is its own different animal, Tim, but what's been just a consistent model, do you think, from your point of view as the head coach here for the Honkers?
Just the strong leadership of these girls. I mean, they've wanted to be contenders in every sport that they play, and they pretty much are. They're just a strong group of kids.
Tim, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here against Coach Strand and the Thompson Tommies.
Thank you very much.
As we'll continue on our pregame show after this from the Bismarck Event Center.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. If you're looking to switch crop insurance companies, now is the time to learn more about Hunter Insurance Agency at hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen today in Hunter.
From the Bismarck Event Center here on our Coach's Corner on the pre-match show between the Thompson Tommies and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Joining us now is Thompson head coach. That is Lisa Strand. And Lisa, before we had this conversation, I said from a spectator point of view, I was just in awe at the amount of play here on the court yesterday in the semifinals. It's the old cliche, but I think it was very true yesterday. A 5-setter, it was tough for either team to have to lose that match, being so close to a state championship, Lisa. But at the end of the day, what did you see from your team? Because from my point of view, it just seemed like the girls never quit, even maybe when the ball, so to speak, wasn't bouncing their way at times.
Yeah, definitely. We had some balls that definitely rolled into our court or, just right on the line. There's always those plays in volleyball, but you're right. Either team both teams played hard, played their hearts out, and they wanted it, and somebody had to lose, and nobody wants to be that team, of course, and I give a lot of credit to the Linton HMB Lions because they and Coach Richter just pulled through, and, to come back after being down 2 is difficult, and we tried to do everything we could, of course, to stop their gain of momentum, and it was one of those matches that, you look back on and shake your head at many different parts of it, but in the end, it's just, one of those that, somebody had to lose, and it's not fun to be that one, but also, we wish the best to Linton HMB today as they take on Northern Cass.
And now you go up against another team that's wearing maroon in the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, and you've seen these teams a number of times at a state tournament as well here, Lisa. From afar, is it safe to say that two programs that maybe have a lot of distance between each other, but have a lot of similarities between what Tim and you like to do on the volleyball court with your programs here, Lisa?
Yeah, I'm a good friend with with Tim Wallstrom. We serve on the board together of the Coaches Association, and he is just a gentleman all the time. And I can see how he can inspire his athletes to do well. And he is so knowledgeable about volleyball. It's incredible, and he's not very lively on the bench. I probably look like I'm all over the place next to him, and I don't feel like I'm that wild. But Tim has them going, and he year after year he's got a great program, and he got his 1,000th win with the program, and he would say the same as I, that we didn't do it, those kids did it, and we just hung around long enough to have that happen. So it's been fun.
Final thing for you, Lisa, before we let you go. Ultimately, it's still another match, still an opportunity to finish on a win, still an opportunity to continue to grow this program with the younger classmen and the juniors. But ultimately, 2022 version of the Thompson Tommies, what do you think that you're going to take away from this program? Because I know you mentioned it in August. You weren't sure with the rotations. You weren't sure what everything was going to piecemeal together, and to have a chance here to finish off with a win and be a top 3 team, that's going to be a pretty cool feeling, knowing what kind of was lost from last year to what was coming back this season here, Lisa.
It sure is. We lost some great seniors last year. They graduated and went on to bigger and better things. Volleyball isn't the end all for sure. So, those kids, hopefully they took something out of the volleyball program with them when they left, and here too, I want these girls to have a great experience and inspire the younger kids. Every time that we have a volleyball PAL program, and those girls just, they just are so in awe of some of these volleyball players, and I hope they continue to be, and it drives them to want to play volleyball in the future. It's a great sport. It's team sport and also kind of individual, because you have to have the skills to play your position and also be a role player. And boy, this year we've got so many just really good role players that I can't say enough about this team. They've been a gem and just a pleasure to work with.
Lisa, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here in the 3rd place match against the Honkers.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all you do with your live event. We appreciate it.
That again, Lisa Strand, head coach of the Thompson Tommies, with us here on our pre-match show from the Bismarck Event Center.
Take a good look at Hillsboro. It's conveniently located between Fargo and Grand Forks. Hillsboro is a growing community with solid local schools with high graduation rates. There's an industrial park ready to host a new business. And there's Woodland Park with activities all year round. The Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation asks you to take a good look at Hillsboro when you're thinking about a place to put down roots and grow. For more information, contact the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroND.com.
As we put a bow on our pregame show here between the Thompson Tommies and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. First serve coming up in about 8 minutes once they finish off their final hits for the Thompson Tommies on the court right now, wearing their dark green uniforms with white numerals and lettering outlined in black with Tommies across the back. For the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, out in their all-white uniforms with the maroon numerals and lettering outlined in gold with Kenmare across the front and KHS down the left sleeve here for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Rally scoring like normal, up to 25 through sets 1 through 4, and set number 5, if we get to that, would be up to 15. Best win by 2. Thompson on the season, 33 wins, 7 losses, head coached by Lisa Strand. We just heard from Coach Strand moments ago. Thompson has finished 3rd in state in 2020 and in 2021, and trying to do it now for a 3rd consecutive season. While for the Honkers, 42 wins and 3 losses on the year, head coached by Tim Wallstrom here. The Honkers on this season had their 17-game match win streak snapped yesterday to Northern Cass. And Thompson played awfully well against the Lions of Linton HMB yesterday. Got up 2-love early, tried to finish the Lions off, unable to do so in the 3rd, where Linton HMB won 28-26, and then would eventually go on and win set 4 and set number 5 in what was a classic of a outcome in the true definition. As we said with Coach Thompson, it was tough to see someone have to lose. On the opposite side, for Northern Cass and Kenmare Bowbells, Northern Cass won 3 sets to 1. Same thing as Thompson did for the Jags. 1 set 1, 1 set 2. Kenmare Bowbells won set number 3 by a same score of 28-26. Tommies, but then the Jays closed them out in the fourth set. That's how the Honkers and that's how the Tommies got to this third place match. Thompson 3-0 over Garrison in the quarterfinals, and the Honkers won a thriller as well over Dickinson Trinity in the quarterfinals, 3-2. We'll take a break. We're back after this with the starting lineups and alongside the opening serve. That is next inside the Bismarck Event Center. It's a state class B third place match against Thompson and Kenmare Bowbells here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
Let's get to our starting lineups here today. We'll go through the rotational players that are making their way through as we've seen throughout the entire time, and that is brought to you in part by American Crystal. Live the sweet life with American Crystal Sugar Company. For the Kenmare Bowbells, Honkers the number 4 seed here in this tournament, while Thompson is number 3. It's gone as scripted to this point with the scene lines. For the Honkers, they're going to roll like this here. You have Lexi Holter, a junior at 5'7" with 21 digs and 2 aces so far in 2 match games. And Strokeland, the younger sister of Brenna, and the sophomore outside hitter at 5'9" with 21 kills and 5 digs here for Strokeland. From there, you also have Kate Zimmer. Zimmer, the senior setter, set a tournament record with 65 assists in their win over Dickinson Trinity back in the quarterfinals on Thursday night, so far with 99 assists total here on this 2-day tournament for Kate Zimmer going into match 3. We'll also see Presley Zeltinger. She had 6 aces so far, and she did really well from the service line yesterday in their loss to Northern Cass. Madison Molina, a senior opposite at 5'10", 21 digs, 14 kills, and 10 assists so far in 2 matches for Moline. Taya Offworth here, the freshman at 5'11" with 12 kills. You go from there to Brea Crest, the sophomore libero at 5'6" with 17 digs here on this tournament so far. Abby Kohler, the senior middle hitter with 21 kills for the 5'11" middle hitter, and rounding him off, another senior middle hitter at 5'11" as well. Brenna Strokeland leading the Honkers with 44 kills so far here for Kenmare Bowbells. Again, the champs out of Region 8, 42 wins and 3 losses on the season here for the Honkers. Now to the Thompson Tommies here, head coached by Lisa Strand. Also a note, both Tim and Lisa have over 1,000 career wins as they're going up against each other. These are 2 of the greats in the state of North Dakota. They'll go like this. Jordan West, a senior libero with 608 digs now in the season, 46 here in this tournament for West. Drew Schwab, the junior outside hitter, 346 for digs on the year and 90 kills for Schwab. Sydney Schwabi, the junior setter, with 1,256 assists so far in her career for Schwabi. We go from there to Josie Plain. She'll get in the rotation with 41 assists so far in the tournament here for Plain. 41 again assists here for the setter in Josie Plain. You have Kaya Hurst, the freshman, with 166 digs so far in the season for Hurst. Summer Haig here, the senior, 34 kills and 9 blocks for Haig. Also Clara Stevens, the senior, with 29 kills so far this tournament. Brenna Martin, the middle hitter, with 31 kills in the tournament for the junior at 6 foot even. And also from there, you're going to have Reese Danner, the outside hitter, 13 kills and 17 digs here for Danner, the junior, at 5'7" here for the Thompson Tommies. Again, that's your starting lineup here for the Thompson Tommies, brought to you in part again by American Crystal. American Crystal, live the sweet life. We'll take a break. We're back after this with the first serve from the Bismarck Event Center here between Thompson and Kenmare Bowbells on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we come back here to the floor, taking a look at our coaching profile again for both of these really now legends in the state of North Dakota. In the 35th season at the helm for head coach Timothy Wallstrom. Everybody calls him Tim, so we will as well. Coach Wallstrom this year reached over 1,000 career wins so far. 1,009 wins to 329 losses here for Tim Wallstrom. And then you go on the opposite side here for the Thompson Tommies and head coach Lisa Strand. It's just as good, if not even better for Coach Strand. 34 seasons at the helm, 1,020 career wins, 249 losses, and 5 ties here for Coach Strand. These two are, again, just have a vast amount of knowledge on the court as we get ready to get this State Class B third-place match between Thompson and the Kenmare Bowbells Hawkers underway inside the Bismarck Event Center. I'm Chase Miller. A reminder still to come later today, Northern Cass and Linton HMB opening serve at 2:20 on this Saturday afternoon as Thompson gets it over with Martin. Then on the third, outside here is Ann Strokeland. She's going to be blocked at the net. In the back here, pushed over, and Zimmer pushes it to the back right corner. Thompson will use it. Schwabe set up outside. Danner, the birthday girl from yesterday, gets the Thompson Tommies on the board on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard here on your liveevent.com. So Danner gives the Thompson Tommies the opening point here. As service here will be with West. Hawkers go outside as they handle it down the line. In there for the kill. This will be with Brenna Strokeland. Quick pass on the outside gives Zimmer the assist, and now it's a 1-1 contest. As coming on to serve again with 6 aces so far here in this tournament is Presley Zeltinger as she handles it into the middle. West will handle the dig. Schwabe outside here to Summer Haig off the block, and that'll be in there for a kill. Summer Haig earns the point here. And her and Reese Danner early in the kill category here now for the Thompson Tommies. Service on the way will be with Miss Plain. Josie, the junior, at 5'5". As they're going to be a good core coming back again next season for the Thompson Tommies here. And playing is going to be one of those 3 seniors in Jordan West. You have Summer Haig and Clara Stevens playing in their final volleyball match of their career here for the Thompson Tommies today. Coming around on the slide on the outside, no touch at the net after the hit on the way here by the Honkers. And that was a hit by Brenna Strokeland. Point awarded to Thompson, now at 3-1 here for the Tommies. Service on the way will continue here with Plain. Going left to right across your screen here on yourliveevent.com. Outside over the double block after the hit there by a fourth. Outside here for Danner down the line, and it's kept in the back here by Crest for the dig. Big hit here by Zeltinger on the outside. That'll be out of the play, and point will be awarded here to the Thompson Tommies. Going on in the 7th place match, Fargo South and Fargo North will keep you comprised of how that one goes across the day, as well as we've done throughout this tournament for both Class A and Class B, and recap what happened earlier in the day. And right now, some hitting errors by the Honkers, and the Tommies will take full advantage of Lexi Holter a little too much on that one into the back. And the point will be awarded now to the Thompson Tommies as Plain will continue to serve. As she does into the middle, Crest is there for the dig. Back set by Zimmer. This one by Brenna Strokeland for the kill. Brenna Strokeland has her 2nd kill, and it's the Honkers who now are trailing it by 3. Service on the way for Zimmer. As this one will come across into the back right corner. This one out in the middle here for Summer Haig through the block for the kill. Haig's got her 2nd kill of the match. Now it's 6-2 Thompson. Service on the way here for Danner. Danner's had a really good tournament so far. 13 kills and 7 digs for the junior coming back next season as well for Coach Lisa Strand. This one tipped over by the Honkers. Coming up middle now is Summer Haig. She's blocked at the net by Strokeland. Back set on the way. This one up and over on the hit and kill by Thompson and Kylie Hubner. The sophomore here at 5'7". She becomes a 3rd different Tommy now with a kill in the opening set. Thompson getting out to a nice start here on our Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard in set number 1 of this 3rd place match, and they'll add on to it as well. Now up 8-2 after the double hits. And good service on the way here for Danner as she'll go back to the service line. And this will be into the back middle. Honkers go outside here down the line after the hit here by the Honkers in Moline. And now Thompson Just miscommunication between Danner and Summer Haig on who was going to go after that volleyball in the middle of the court, and it drops down here at the Bismarck Event Center at the main arena, and the point will be awarded here to Thompson. They swapped it last year. All the Class B matches in the quarterfinals were in the main arena. This year was in the exhibit hall, and the same for Class A, vice versa from 2021 to 2022. This one pushed over by Schwab. Honkers back set on the way. This one is going to be in for the kill. Give the assist to Zimmer, and Moline earns the kill here for the Honkers. Best offensive set we've seen by Kenmare Bowbells so far here early in this Saturday afternoon. Service on the way here. This one will go into the middle. Thompson set up. This one will be Haig off the top of the block. Now the 10-foot line here for Zimmer outside for the Honkers. Cross court on the head, and that's going to end up with a fourth, but a strong attempt by Thompson here by Humner to get it over on the third. Up and over for a fourth. Plain set up middle. This is Haig down the left-hand side, and good job by Zimmer there with the dig. Coming back, a joust at the net. This time will be won by the Honkers and take a fourth. And after an 8-2 edge for Thompson, it's the Honkers who have rallied 3 straight points off here, and Kenmare Bowbells will be at the service line for the senior in Brenna Strokeland. Strokeland to serve, back left corner, dug out there by Hurst. Playing set middle. Haig hammers one down for the kill. Summer Haig now with her third kill to lead the floor. It's 9-5 Thompson. Service on the way here by the aforementioned Haig, as she will come on, and this one will be into the middle. Zimmer outside here, blocked at the net, and this one keeps moving though for the Honkers as they push it over here by a fourth after the hit was blocked with Abby Kohler. Now it's the middle left-hand side for Martin, and get playing the assist, and Brenna Martin now gets the fourth different Thompson-Tommy player early here with a kill. It's 10-5 Thompson on our Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Service on the way, hits the ribbon, and an ace. This will be with Summer Haig. That's her first of the match here now at 11-5. As Haig will continue to come to the service line. And this one will be into the middle. This one dropped over, and that's going to be in there for the point here after the quick little dump kill opportunity by Kenmare Bowbells, as this one will be with Zimmer for the Honkers. There was that one out early in set number 1. Service on the way by Kress. Goes in the back to Hurst. Outside here for Martin. She will go down the line, and the Honkers are able to keep that one alive here as they bump it over then on the third. A chance for Plain. Where does she go? Sets up middle. Martin over the double block, and she finishes in the right-hand corner for the kill. Nice spot there by Martin, and for Martin, she's got her second, and the Thompson-Tommies yet again here in the first set are doubling up the Honkers of Kenmare Bowbells. Service on the way here for Schwabe. This will be left-hand side. The Honkers set up outside here down the line after the hit on the way by Moline. Thompson asking for it is going to be Stevens as she bumps it over on the third. Honkers set. They go outside. Anna Strokeland is going to be blocked at the net by Martin. And Brenna Martin earns the block that results in a point, and it's the Thompson-Tommies here, as we saw yesterday against Linton HMB, playing awfully good early in this volleyball match. This one will be into the middle. Bad pass, and Zimmer tries to shake it down. She can't. Point awarded here to Thompson, and it's now 14-6 with Schwabe at the service line. As Schwabe will continue to serve now for Thompson, as she handles it into the middle. Dug out there by the Honkers. Anna Strokeland up and over the double block. Schwabe here, 10-foot line, pushes it outside to Schwab, and that's going to be out of play as it hits the top of the net and takes a bounce out. Point awarded here to Kenmare Bowbells at 14-7. Again, that was out of play, so it's 14-7. Service on the way here for the Honkers, as this will be with Moline. As Moline will go to the service line here. This one into the back, and that'll be out of play. Service there, the first one by Kenmare Bowbells, and there's a media timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you in part by our friends at Bank North. For more information, visit ibanknorth.com. It's 15-7 Thompson here on yourliveevent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. You'll always be headed in the right direction with Bank North. From consumer lending and banking, business, and more, go to ibanknorth.com. Chase Miller with you courtside inside the Bismarck Event Center. Let's rehash what happened earlier today in Class B. New Rockford Cheyenne 3-2 over Ari Demers. Kelsey Belquist with 26 kills in the win against Ari Demers, finishing as consolation champs for the Rockets. And Dickinson Trinity swept the Garrison Troopers 3-0. Delaney Deschamps finished with over 139 assists here, and that is an all-time tournament record. Still to come, the championship later tonight, scheduled for 6 o'clock between Lytton HMB and Northern Cass. That again is the State B bracket here this weekend in Bismarck. This one blocked at the net. There is going to be Morton on the way. Her and Stevens, the tandem block, and the Thompson Tommies playing awfully well here in the opening set. Thompson trying to finish third place for a third consecutive season here in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Now off the top of the double block is Ann Strokeland. Pushed outside now for Danner down the line, and what can Reese do for you? Danner with her second kill. 17-7 now here for the Thompson Tommies. Service upcoming will be with Drew Schwab. And Schwab will be serving it from left to right across your screen. This one to the middle for Zimmer. She sets up middle on the way here, and a big right-handed swing by Abby Kohler for the kill for the Hawkers. We haven't seen the offense so far here by Kenmare Bowbells be completely in sync, but if they can get the middle going, that would get going as Lexi Holter steps to the service line now for the Hawkers. As this one will come to the outside, up and over for Danner. Dugout in the back. Zimmer set middle. This one with Brenna Strokeland, and back-to-back kills here for Kenmare Bowbells. Brenna Strokeland now with the match leading 3 kills here for Kenmare Bowbells as the Hawkers continue to chip away here in this first set. Service will be continued here by Kenmare Bowbells. By Holter into the middle is going to be West with the dig. This one outside on the way. Danner for the cross-court shot for the kill. And the Thompson Tommies with Reese Danner. She will match Summer Haig with her third. And it's now 18-9 here for Thompson. Coming up in a moment, we'll let you know what's going on in Class A as well later today, and some of the records that have potentially been broken or what might be broken throughout this weekend here. This one going to be pushed over by Ann Strokeland. Dugout in the back by Schwab. Schwabi backs it. This one coming with Stevens with a right-handed swing. And Clara now becomes a 5th different Thompson Tommy with a kill here on this Saturday afternoon. Service here for West and the Tommies. This one backs at Ann Strokeland, blocked at the net. And this one will be on the outside for the aforementioned Danner here. Now Thompson 5 points away. Service here by West. As this one will come to the back left corner. Kenmare Bowbells outside here. Cross court on a hit, and a really good find there by Brenna Strokeland. She went cross-court on the near to the far sideline at about that 11-foot line, if there was an 11-foot line instead of 10, and she had the perfect spot there for Brenna. And right now, the Hawkers looking to find their footing here in this third-place match. Was Zeltinger on to serve. No touch there by Stevens. Point awarded to the Thompson Tommies. And so far, it's been as much as Thompson is playing well, it's been some of the hitting errors, and now we've seen service errors here by Kenmare Bowbells. The Hawkers with 2, Thompson with none. Thompson with 2 aces. Well, that's been 0 for the Hawkers. Our Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard, it's Thompson right now 4 points away from taking set number 1. Zimmer push outside on the way. This one through for a 4th for the kill. Goes off the hands of West, and the Hawkers earn the point. 21-11 service here will continue by Zimmer. Zimmer, this one floats across West with a dig. Set up here by Plain. Summer Haig with a right-handed swing, and she hammers another one home here for Summer. Really quick passing on the way there, and Summer right in the middle wasted very little time to earn that point. Service here for the Thompson Tommies. This will be with Ann Strokeland. And, this will be with Alexi Olson here for the Tommies. Olsen, a junior defensive specialist at 5'5", pushed outside here down the line, and well, there's going to be Olsen after the hit by Moline. Now it's going to have to get pushed over by Thompson as they handle it here now as Zimmer set up middle. This one going to be hit out after the touch by Brenna Strokeland with the right-handed swing, and point will be awarded Thompson here at 23-11. So Thompson continues to serve again with Olsen, and Olsen earns the ace. Lexi Olsen, the third different Tommy, now with an ace here in this contest, and it's set point opportunity here for Thompson and Olsen. This one floats into the back, and that's going to do it. Thompson takes set number one with another Olsen ace here. 25-11 with an exclamation point to start this third set. Our set recap is coming up next. It's a State Class B third place match from Bismarck on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Let's get to our set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. In the opening set, Thompson with Summer Haig with 4 kills. Kenmare Bowbells led by Brenna Strokeland with 4 as well. 4 aces by the Tommies, 0 service errors. Kenmare Bowbells with 2 service errors and 0 aces. Thompson Tommies tied at 1 with Kenmare Bowbells, but it was a Thompson lead from start to finish, except at that 1-1 tie. That again is our first set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests from crop, hail, farm, commercial, and more. Go to hunterinsuranceagency.com as we get ready to go here for this second set in this third place match. Still to come here after this game concludes. We'll get to Bismarck Legacy and Jamestown on the Class A side. And then it will be the championship for Class B here on YourLiveEvent.com with Linton HMB and Northern Cass at 6. And then the Class A championship between Bismarck Century and West Fargo Cheyenne. That's slated for 8 o'clock later tonight. Out on the Class A side, 7th place match between Fargo North and Fargo South is currently underway. So after that gets done on Class A, there will be 2 matches remaining. After this match wraps up, there will just be the championship match remaining here on the Class B side here today in Bismarck. As we get ready to go here with Schwab, that's Drew at the service line for Thompson. Schwab, this one will be into the back dugout there, as this one's going to be set up by Zimmer outside on the hit by Strokeland. Now it's going to be with Schwab at the 10-foot line. That's going to be with Martin dugout back right corner. Zimmer set. This one going to be off the double block after the hit by Brenna Strokeland. Push outside. Danner down the line, and Crest is there with the dig. Now it's to the middle. This one up and over for the kill. This will be with Brenna Strokeland on the way here for the Kenmare Bowbells Hawkers. She's got her 5th. And for Kenmare Bowbells, they'll take the opening point here of the second set. Service on the way here with Ziltinger. This one into the back. Thompson here will have to push this one over, as they do with Stevens. Now for the Hawkers to the outside. This one off the block for the kill in a 4th. And Taya Offworth has been doing a nice job so far here today with her third kill for Kenmare Bowbells. And more importantly, she's providing another option here for the Honkers on the offensive side. Service now for Zeltinger here. She will be serving it across. West is there in the middle. This one outside now for Danner at the net, which is blocked. And that's going to be blocked by Brenna Strokeland. And all of a sudden, it's the Honkers coming out with a little firepower here in the second set. As Zeltinger will continue to serve now for Kenmare Bowbells. As she handles this one, West in the back for the dig. Thompson set. This will be Stevens, pushes it over. Really good spot. Zimmer backs it on the way. Coming across on that slide will be Strokeland. Kept alive in the back as they push it over on the second with Stevens. Now it's going to be Strokeland. Back set by Zimmer. Gives Zimmer the assist. Gives Strokeland the kill. And it's all Honkers early in set number 2. Service here by Zeltinger. This one will come in the back. West with the dig. Thompson backs at Stevens over the double block down the line. And the Honkers will have it up and over by a fourth. This one tight at the net. Plain is there. Gives it to Martin. And the Honkers able to cover it in the back row. Dump kill opportunity by Zimmer. Dug out by West. Backs at Stevens. Cross court. And that one is going to be a kill. So Stevens will handle it. That'll be her second. And point will be awarded here to the Thompson Tommies. As Thompson will come to the service line here with West. As West will come to the service line now for the junior libero for Coach Lisa Strand and the Tommies. Zimmer pushes it outside. This one blocked at the net, and that's going to be with Haig and Stevens. As they're going to have one apiece there, and the point will be awarded to Thompson. Thompson, one thing Coach Jamie Richter said from Linton HMB yesterday, that it might be Thompson that has one of the best blocks in all of Class B volleyball, and there's an ace on the way by Jordan West. So all of a sudden 4 points rattled off by the Honkers, 3 straight here by the Thompson Tommies. Now Thompson with a chance to tie here with West at the service line. This one be tight and finished off by Summer Haig at the line. And Summer Haig able to earn the point here. Now it's a 4-4 contest. Service upcoming here for West and Thompson. This one will come into the back. Crest is there for the dig. Zimmer sets it up to the middle. It's going to be Strokeland for the kill. Brenna earns the point. That's going to be her 7th, and it's the Thompson Tommies now trailing it by 1 on our Golden Harvest Tim Cazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Serve on the way here by Zimmer as she handles it back right corner. There's Schwab. Outside push now to Summer Haig. Blocked at the net. Covered though by the Tommies. This one outside again. Danner down the line. And Kenmare Bowbells will handle it now into the middle. And that one will be out of play. Point will be awarded here to Thompson after the hit by Brenna Strokeland. 5-5 here with Thompson and Kenmare Bowbells. And the Thompson Tommies will come to the service line here with Josie Plain. This Plain will come on to serve here as she handles it. Back right corner, dug out there by Holter. This one set up outside, down the line, no touch after the hit by Moline. And Thompson is awarded the point. Thompson so far led by Hagen kills. It's been Brenna Strokeland here for Kenmare Bowbells on the opposite side for the Honkers. Backs at Zimmer. This one over the double block, and we're going to have a net violation. This will be on Thompson. That'll be on Summer Haig, and the Honkers will take the point. Now we're tied at 6. So tied at 4-5, and now tied at 6 here. Service on the way here for the Honkers. As this one comes across into the middle. Thompson will go middle. Off the top of the block there is Haig. Dug out in the back, and this one up and over by a fourth, then on the third. Plain push outside. Danner off the top of the block. Dug out in the back by Zimmer. This one coming middle here after the right-handed swing by Kohler. Thompson set up. This is hit by Summer Haig with her left hand on the tip, and that'll be in there for the point. So now 7-6 here for the lead for the Thompson Tommies. Set number 1, all Thompson, 25-11, as the Tommies will try to get up 2-love here in this State Class B third place match. Zimmer backs it on the way. This one coming cross court, out of play after the hit here by Kenmare Bowbells with a fourth. It's now 8-6 Tommies. Service for Thompson, as this one will continue with Reese Danner. Danner to the back left corner. That one will be out. Point will be awarded here to the Honkers. Service on the way here for Cresta. She will come to the service line. As Bria Crest will come to the service line. This one dug out on the back by Hurst. Back set by Play. Middle set up Haig. And that'll be another point. And check that. That one will be set up here by Plain, but that was a monster hit by Summer Haig on the left-hand side of the line to make it 9-7 now in favor of the team clad in green in Thompson. Zimmer set outside here off the block, and we'll have a net violation here on the Honkers in Moline, and Thompson will gladly take it. Since we were tied at 6, a little mini 4-1 run right now here by the Thompson Tommies, as service will be coming here with Haig. As this one comes across into the middle, Kenmare Bowbells will handle it to the outside. This one off the top, and a nice change of pace hit there by Ann Strokeland as she has her first kill of this volleyball match. And more importantly for the Honkers, they will earn the side out. Service on the way here for Kenmare Bowbells. This one will be going right to left into the middle. Thompson will set it up to the outside here. Brenna Martin cross court. This one high into the ceiling and then finished up by Thompson at the net with Kylie Hubner with her second kill of this volleyball match. Service on the way here for Thompson and Sydney Schwabe as she comes back to the court. And Schwabe playing part of that 6-2 rotation again with her and Josie playing at the center spot. Kenmare Bowbells, Zimmer, they'll go outside. Ann Strokeland for the kill. And Ann's got her second kill, and it's a matter of moments here in this second set for the Honkers. Now at 11-9. Both coaches mentioned it, kind of looking at mirror images of one another with these particular programs and how both teams like to run their system, but also the type of consistency they've had respectively with their programs throughout the years. This one's going to be a kill on the way for Thompson, and that'll be with Claire Stevens. She's got her third, give the assist to Schwabe. It's now 12-9 for the Thompson Tommies. Both Lisa Strand and Tim Wallstrom serve on the board for the Coaches Association here as well, and really good friends. Both of them mentioned that in our pre-match show. This one for the Honkers. They'll push it over on the third. Schwab is there for the dig in the back. Then Stevens calls it to volley it over on the third. Honkers now with Zimmer. Push outside. And Strokeland blocked at the net. This will be by Martin for the point. So Brenna Martin with the point here. And it's the Thompson Tommies starting to stretch the lead out a little bit here in the second set at 13-9. Service here by Schwab for Thompson. As this one will come across the net. Kenmare Bowbells, Zimmer outside this to Brenna Strokeland. There is Danner to keep it up. And now Martin able to get it on the other side for the kill. It's now 14-9 in favor of Thompson. So Martin, you have Stevens and Summer Hago with 3 kills or more so far here for the Tommies. This one will come across. Kenmare Bowbells here will set it up to the outside down the line. That one will be out of play after the hit there by Brenna Strokeland. And it's Thompson now at 15-9 with the advantage and a media timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. It's Thompson up by 6 in the State Class B third place match on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisver. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Thompson 15-9 over the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers here inside the Bismarck Event Center. Still to come later on, it's the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Linton HMB Lions in the championship match. That'll be slated for a 6 p.m. first serve, but we'll see how much on pace we'll get to that. This volleyball match here for the third place was about a half hour or so behind a schedule from what we were scheduled to have. So not too far, but a little behind schedule right now, but boring what the outcome of this one is. And, well, speaking of the outcome, Thompson looking to get up 2-0 here after the timeout. Drew Schwab will earn the ace here for the Tommies. 16-9, and a really nice run right now here by Thompson of 5 straight points, and trying to make it 11 was Martin, and she will. This one got dug out in the back and teed up for Martin right at the net here, and Martin earns another point here for the Thompson Tommies. And it's going to be Schwab to the service line. And Schwab will handle it now for Thompson with an 8-point edge. This one to the back left corner. Pushed over on the chance on the third by Brenna Strokeland. Dug out there by West. Backset on the way. This one is Stevens for the kill. And Thompson right now has got everything on a roll here for the Tommies. As you continue this run now of 7 consecutive points here for the Region 2 champs in Thompson. Service will continue. Zimmer set outside. Brenna Strokeland over the double block. That'll be a touchdown, they'll say, in the back. And point will be awarded. So we do have a touch in the back, and point will be awarded here to Kenmare Bowbells. So Brenna Strokeland will earn the kill. And now it will be Kenmare Bowbells here to the service line, as they'll handle it with Zeltinger. As Presley will come on here into the middle. West is there for the dig. Thompson backs it on the way. This is Martin for the kill. Brenna Martin handles her 5th kill here, and Thompson now is 6 points away from taking the second set. Service on the way here for West, upcoming here for Thompson. As she handles it into the back, and that'll be an ace. Jordan West handles her 2nd ace here, and it's 20-10 here in favor of the Tommies. Service still to come here for Thompson and West. As this one comes across, knuckles down. Kenmare Bowbells will handle it here to the outside over the double block, dug there by West. Pushed across, this one will be Ray Stanner, and now it's going to be the Honkers as they handle it to the middle, and a big hit on the way by Brenna Strokeland. Strokeland continues to rack them up here. She's got 9 now here today, and in this tournament for Strokeland, 53 kills here in the tournament alone. Service by Zimmer. This one will come across. West with the push, and then they'll have to get this one over by Danner. They do. Crest with the dig. This one pushed outside for Kenmare Bowbells in a 4th, and now it's going to be at the net, and this one not able to get over the net after the hit here by Danner, and Thompson might have an injured player. We'll break as well here. Time on the floor. We'll break with them here inside the Bismarck Event Center.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source from sunup to sundown. They're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance. Protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro.
We've been around long enough to know that research in the lab reaps rewards in the field. At the Cess van der Haaf Innovation Center, we're working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. We're dedicated to improving what we produce, so you can be too. Contact your local Cess van der Haaf dealer to learn about our varieties suited for your soils. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Cess van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
As they're helping Reese Danner off the floor, as she is getting a standing ovation from both the Thompson Tommy faithful here in attendance and also the Kenmare Bowbells Honker fans. A couple of them coming up and giving her a round of applause, as well as we'll have a substitution now into the game for Thompson. Joden Tozer will check in here, the sophomore, after Reese Danner was her birthday yesterday, is going to come out not putting too much pressure on that left knee, and you just hope it's not what a lot of people have been talking about here in recent years with that ACL, MCL, but she will be coming out of the game as she had one trainer around her, Lisa Strand, also on the opposite side, helping out her junior here, Reese Danner, coming off the court here at the Bismarck Event Center. For the Thompson Tommies, though, they'll have Summer Haig now off the block, and Kenmare Bowbells, we'll see where they go with it. They go to the back right corner after they hit there by a 4th. Now it's going to be Stevens for the kill. There is Stevens. She's got her 5th, and the Thompson Tommies just are continuing to roll. But again, Reese Danner looks to be done for the rest of today. How she came out, and you just hope it's more short-term than long-term for her just moving forward at really in any instance here for Danner. So this one will come off the top of the net, push to the outside here for the Hawkers. Now it's going to be Tozar in there for the dig. Into the middle here for Summer Haig, and this one dug on the back by the Hawkers. Joust at the net, won by Summer Haig, and this one will go out of play, but there was a touch out of play. Point will be awarded here to Thompson. So 22-12 now on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. And service will be coming up here for Thompson, and that'll be with Josie Plain. As Plain serves into the back, Hawkers will back set on the way. This one quick hit by Brenna Strokeland for the kill on the back set, and the Hawkers earn the side out. Service on the way for Brenna Strokeland, and if there's been a player that you would say the 1-2 combination for the Hawkers on who would be an all-state selection here, without question in this 8-team tournament, Zimmer and Strokeland would be part of that combination. Haig with a tip. This one pushed outside by a 4th, and we're going to have a net violation by the aforementioned 4th, and Thompson now 2 points away from getting up 2 sets here in this second set. Service upcoming for the Tommies. This will be with Kaya Hurst. Hurst to the service line. This one in the back. Now set up middle. This one tipped across, and there's Schwab. Set up plain middle. Summer Haig into the net. It's the Hawkers that earn the point. Set number 1, 25-11 Thompson. Right now, set number 2, the Hawkers with a couple more points, but still with some work to do to really find their footing and their balance here in the State Class B third place match. This one will be at the back set on the way here for Summer Haig. That one will be out of play after the set here by Josie Plain, where they faked it in the middle to Kylie Humner, and the Hawkers now with back-to-back points. Service here by Crest, as this one will come into the middle. Now to the 10-foot line for Thompson, pushed outside. This will be Schwab cross court. There is the Hawkers. Back set quickly. Zimmer blocked at the net after the hit on the way by Moline. And this block on the outside looks to potentially be the Schwab, and it will be. Drew Schwab will earn the block here. And now it's set point for the Thompson Tommies here in set number 2. Summer Haig to serve. This one in the back dug out by Kress. Zimmer set outside here, and Strokeland for the kill. Strokeland earns the point now for the Hawkers. 24-16. Service here for Kenmare. They came out guns a-blazing early, up 4-0, and then it was tied at 5, tied at 4, and tied at 6. And Thompson has really never looked back so far in this one. This might be 4 hits, and it will be. And the Thompson Tommies take set number 2 by a final of 25-16. So on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, Thompson takes set number 1, 25-11, takes set number 2, 25-16. Our set recap is coming up next.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Are you thinking about upgrading your planter? This is Shane from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough and Drayton. I ask you the question about upgrading your planter because this is the time for you to ask me to explain the Precision Plant Partner programs. Yes, you could get some of your planter equipment paid for. Contact RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com.
Set recap brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. And in that second set, Thompson with 0 service errors, the same as well for Kenmare Bowbells. The Honkers still looking for their first ace of the match. Well, for the Thompson Tommies, they have 7 aces. By Summer Haig with 7 kills for Kenmare Bowbells. They're led by Brenna Strokeland in double digits with 10 kills so far here for the Honkers. Kenmare Bowbells and Thompson, second meeting here of the season. That is again our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap. As Thompson lost in 5 yesterday to Linton HMB in the semifinals. Kenmare Bowbells lost in 4 to Northern Cass to make it here to the third place match for a second consecutive season. And again, with Ray Stanner going to be out here, we'll see a little bit different of a rotationist, getting some more opportunities for the Thompson Tommies. On the outside will be a sophomore outside hitter in Jordan Torzar here at 5'8" for the opposite and outside hitter, as they'll make sure they got the rotation again good and in order as we get ready here for the third set. Volleyball match that started at 2:20, just over 39 minutes ago, as we get this one ready here for this volleyball contest between the Honkers and the Tommies. As this one will be into the back now for a chance for Lexi Holter to come to the service line. She'll handle it here into the back right corner. Thompson, this one set up middle on the way of Stevens for the kill. Stevens earns her 6th, and Thompson starts the third set with an opening point here. 3 seniors here for the Tommies in West. Stevens and Summer Haig again playing in their final match here for Thompson. Jordan West gets this one over. This one will be set up middle. Kenmare Bowbells. This one blocked at the net by Tozar here, and she gets a big bear hug by Summer Haig as well. Tozar with the block here, and Thompson with back-to-back points. And it's going to be Jordan West to the service line. As West will come on here, back left corner. This one will be hit up and then going to get over on the third by Zimmer. Thompson in the middle here. This one tipped over by Summer Haig. And now it's going to be up and over on the push. Thompson will come middle with it quickly. This was Summer Haig again and going down for a chance at a kill, but it's kept alive here by Kenmare Bowbells in the back. Back to Tozar up and over on the third. Crest, Zimmer. This one pushed to the middle. Brenna Strokeland earns the kill. Kenmare Bowbells will get the serve right back here, trailing it by a point. Coming on to serve will be Zeltinger now here for the Honkers. And she will step to the service line. That one goes to Stevens. Thompson now pushes it over with Schwab, as this will be tight to the net to the middle here, blocked by Summer Haig after the hit by Strokeland. Now it's going to be Schwab, Thompson, back set here, Stevens for the tip into the net, and the point will be awarded to Kenmare Bowbells as we're knotted now at 2 apiece. Service here for the Honkers will continue. This one will be with Presley Zeltinger. Zeltinger comes across the middle. Thompson here at the 10-foot line, pushes it outside. Summer Haig cross court for the kill. Summer Haig now's got her 8th kill. It's a 3-2 edge here for Thompson. As the Tommies will come to the service line, as they'll handle it now with Josie Plain, junior center at 5'5", onto the service line here for the Tommies. As Plain will come on here, this one will be an ace here for Thompson. Plain with the ace here, and now it's a 4-2 edge for the Tommies. Service will continue here for Plain. As the Thompson Tommy faithful chanting "Go Big Green" behind us here in Bismarck. Kenmare Bowbells, they'll go outside here after the hit by a 4th. Now it's the 10-foot line. They'll have to bump it over as they do on the 3rd. Honker set up middle. This is Strokeland. Nice dig on the way by Plain, and then it's pushed over by Summer Haig on the 3rd. Zimmer looking for the dump kill, covered by Tozar. And then we might have a net violation, and we do. Running to the net here for the Kenmare Bowbells. Honkers point for the Thompson Tommies now at 5-2. So 5-2 is your score on our Tim Cazette Seed-Stale scoreboard. As that one was a net violation on the Honkers. Service here by Plain. This one will be into the net, and the Honkers will get the point right back. First service error of the game for Thompson. Zimmer on the serve now for Kenmare Bowbells. as she handles it into the middle. Thompson here at the 10-foot line playing push. This one will come to the middle to Summer Haig, and that'll be a little bit too much to hit there as it misses the back end line, and it will be a point awarded again to Kenmare Bowbells. Back-to-back points for the Hawkers here. Now a chance to tie for the second time in set number 3. Service will be coming. Where does Thompson go? They push it to Summer Haig, blocked at the net. Tozar was there for the cover, but the block on the way by Brenna Strokeland. Tied at 2, now tied at 5. As this will be 3 consecutive points by Kenmare Bowbells as Zimmer continues to serve. West playing middle Haig, and this one will be hammered down by the Region 2 Senior Athlete of the Year in Summer Haig for her 9th kill of the match. The Thompson Tommies will be to the service line here with Kaya Hurst, the freshman defensive specialist. Hawkers back set on the way, and this one hammered down for Brenna Strokeland. As we're tied now at 6 apiece. Good back set there coming on. That slide with Strokeland. Service on the aforementioned Brenna will be coming up here for the Hawkers. As it is into the back, Hurst is there. Thompson in the middle. That'll be pushed over by Summer Haig. Now Kenmare Bowbells. This one comes middle. Big block at the net after the right-handed swing by Kohler. And now it's going to be on the Tommy side as they will go push. Summer Haig again. Go to where your bread is buttered. And this one keeps moving up top. And now a turnaround effort here by the Hawkers with Kohler for the kill. Point to Kenmare Bowbells here on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. And Kenmare Bowbells has their first lead here of set number 3. Service on the way. This one just over the net. West with the dig. This one at the 10-foot line. Schwab into the back, and that'll be out of play. And it's the Hawkers who are awarded the point. Hawkers will continue at the service line now, as coming on will be Brenna Strokeland. She will handle it to the back to West. Thompson now set up middle. This will be Summer Haig off the top of the block for the kill. Summer Haig with her 3rd kill here of this set, her 10th in the match. And Thompson will get the serve right back on their side of the court with the aforementioned senior in Summer Haig. This one will come across the back down the right-hand side. Honkers to the outside here off the top of the block here was Kohler. Now it's the middle. Martin into the net, and the Honkers are awarded the point. 9-7 here for Kenmare Bowbells. Service on the way for Crest. And she will come to the line now for the Honkers. That one to the back is going to be Hurst. Thompson pushes it outside. That's Martin up and over the double block for the kill. Brenna Martin, Claire Stevens, both with 6 kills now for the Thompson Tommies. It's just been a nice balanced effort throughout the entire season for head coach Lisa Strand with those 3 in particular. Service upcoming. This will be for Thompson. As this one's going to be over the block, the Tommies now will handle it with West, and it's going to be pushed over by Schwab. Kenmare Bowbells, Zimmer pushes it outside, and Strokeland. West is there for the dig. Schwabi pushes it outside now for Schwab, and this one kept alive by Zimmer, but it's going to be finished off here by the Thompson Tommies. Point awarded here to Thompson, and that'll be after the hit there by Schwab, and now it's a 9-9 contest. Service on the way here for the Tommies with Sydney Schwabi. Schwabi to serve, back left corner. This one's going to be with Crest, and then they'll have to bump it over on the 3rd. They do. West, middle, Schwabi, backs at Stevens, tip. Covered here by the Hawkers. Zimmer outside, and Strokeland blocked at the net. They keep it moving, though, and get it over on the 2nd with Moline. Middle, Martin on the way. She's blocked back on the Tommy side. Now Schwabi, she will back it on the way for Stevens down the line for the kill. Claire Stevens has her 7th, and now it's a 10-9 advantage. Back-to-back points here by the Tommies. Still to come on our post-match show once we get there. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match, RDK Enterprises feature Precision Play of the Match, and more. That's all to come on our HTC post-game connection. And we'll have a lift on the way for Thompson as the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers earn the point, now at 10 apiece. Serve on the way here for the Honkers. This will be with Moline. As Moline will come on here into the back with Hurst. This is Thompson to the outside on the way of Stevens. Cross court for the kill. Clara Stevens earns the point. She's got her 8th kill of the match, and it's 11-10 here for the Thompson Tommies. Schwab will come on here. Set number 1 went to Thompson, 25-11. Set 2 went to Thompson as well, 25-16. Hawkers looking to take set number 3 potentially here, but we'll have a double hit on Kenmare Bowbells, and Thompson will be awarded the point. Service on the way here for the Tommies, as this will be with Drew Schwab. Schwab to the service line, down the line here. Kenmare Bowbells, Zimmer to the outside, and Strokeland blocked at the net. You have Martin and Stevens on the block. And that was another really nice play at the net here for Coach Lisa Strain and the Thompson Tommies. Thompson now over halfway home here in this 3rd set, as this will be an ace. Ace for Schwab, that's her 2nd, and now it's starting to become a little bit more of a run here for the Thompson Tommies, as they now lead at 14-10. Tied at 10. It's been 4 consecutive points here for the Region 2 champs in Thompson. Service here by Schwab will continue. Zimmer here at the 10-foot line gives it outside, and Strokeland for the kill. Ann's got her 4th, and Kenmare Bowbells will take the point here. As this will be now with the Honkers to the service line. Lexi Holter, the junior, at 5'7", so far here today, has been held in check a little bit on this rotation for this Honker club. This one punched over, then on the 3rd by Stevens. Set up middle for Zimmer. Backset coming off on the slide and hitting one down the line for the kill is Brenna Strokeland. She's got her 13th kill, and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers now are back within 2. Service on the way here for the Honkers. Thompson set up. This will be middle. Stevens back left corner. Kenmare Bowbells gets this one over then on the 3rd. Thompson pushes it outside. Tozar here will earn the kill. The sophomore Jordan Tozar earns the point, and a timeout on the floor. We'll break as well. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. It's a 15-12 edge here for the Thompson Tommies on YourLiveEvent.com. At Verwest Contracting, they treat you like family. Why? Because they're family owned and operated. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, brothers Mark and Scott Verwest established Verwest Contracting in 2004. They're a full-service contractor offering services from electrical and HVAC. Verwest Contracting handles everything from residential, commercial, and agriculture work. For more information, stop by their location in Hunter or go online to verwestcontracting.com. 15-12 in favor of the Thompson Tommies. This timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com to check out one of their locations nearest you today. Thompson 10 points away from closing out the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers in a match that started 50 minutes ago here. It's Thompson, it's Kenmare Bowbells. It's the Class B 3rd place volleyball match. Yesterday in the afternoon portion, Thompson lost in 5 against Lytton HMB, in which just was a phenomenal volleyball match going back and forth. And Kenmare Bowbells lost in 4 to Northern Cass in the semifinals. Service coming here for Schwab and the Tommies. This one tight at the net. Tozar loses the joust on the 50-50 ball with Kate Zimmer. Zimmer will be awarded the point here, and the Honkers back to the service line. Service on the way here for Kenmare Bowbells with Zeltinger. As Zeltinger will come on here into the middle. Schwab is going to be there. Thompson set up outside on the way with the left-hand tip by Summer Haig. And the back official says it was out of play, so it will be a point that is awarded here into the back. The back official, as we'll see what that's going to be. Regardless, is going to be a point here, 15-14. But the back official immediately pointed that hit was on the out-of-bounds side here on the post. Regardless, Kenmare Bowbells continue to play, and they earn the point. And now we're going to make sure that we have the rotation improperly here for the Thompson Tommies. Again, if you're just joining us, late in the 2nd set, Reese Danner went down with an injury here for Thompson, and taking her place right now is Jordan Tozar. And good news is we do see Danner on the near sideline on the bench, but she's got a lot of ice wrapped around that left knee right now here for the Thompson Tommies. But good to see her back on the floor cheering on our teammates here for Thompson. West. This one, Schwabe in the middle. Summer Haig with the push. That's going to be dug out there by Zeltinger. Now coming off the block is going to be Strokeland, and she'll earn the point. Brenna Strokeland here will use the block to her advantage, and it's 3 straight points now by the Honkers as we're tied at 15. Our first tie since it was 10 apiece. Zeltinger continues to serve. West with a dig. This one backs on the way by Stevens, pushed over back left corner. Honkers will handle it now into the middle. This one tipped on the way by Brenna Strokeland. So after the media timeout, it's been a 4-0 run here by Kenmare Bowbells. And it's the Honkers that have their first lead since they led 9-8 here in this third set. Zeltinger continues to serve as this one will come to the 10-foot line and bump over them by Schwab. Zeltinger, Zimmer, back set coming across is Brenna Strokeland. Now it's Thompson into the middle here, and Thompson pushes it over with Stevens in the back right corner. Honkers set up outside on the way. That's going to be a 4th off the top of the block. Thompson will use it now into the middle for Summer Haig for the kill. Summer Haig with 11 kills in this match, and now it's a 16-16 contest. Update from the Fargo Dome. North Dakota State leads at 14-0 over the University of North Dakota in NDSU and UND FCS college football. Service upcoming here for the Thompson Tommies. This will be with Plain. As Plain comes to the service line here into the back. Kenmare Bowbells backside on the way. This one off the block, and that'll be a point awarded to Tozar. Points here for the Thompson Tommies for Tozer and the team clad in green. Service here for Thompson will continue off the left shoulder here of the Honkers as they get it over then on the third with Moline. This one to the middle. That will be up and over on the third by Summer Haig. Tied at the net for Zimmer. Sets it. Brenna Strokeland with the tip and kill. Strokeland now with 6 kills here in this set, and now it's a 17-17 contest. Service will continue here by Zimmer. That one to the back right corner. Thompson set up middle here. Summer Haig over the block. Now for Kenmare Bowbells, they'll push it outside of 4th off the top of the block. Dug out there by Schwab and punched over, but coming underneath will be Josie Plain, and the point will be awarded here to Kenmare Bowbells. So 18-17 now here for Kenmare Bowbells, and the Honkers back to the service line. Service on the way for Zimmer. This one will come for Plain to the outside here and get over on the third hit by Kylie Hubner. Kenmare Bowbells with the 4th, able to bring it back over on the third. Thompson middle on the way. Summer Haig. This one dug up, but back to the sign, and we'll have a net violation here on Thompson. So it's Kenmare Bowbells now leading it by 2. Honkers trying to stay around here in this third place match against the Thompson Tommies. Service on the way here for Zimmer. This one comes across. Set up here for Thompson middle. Summer Haig will earn the point. As she does, she's got her 12th here. Thompson will make a substitution, and coming on in the back to serve for the Tommies will be Kaya Hurst. Service by Kaya. Back left corner, Brenna Strokeland is there. Zimmer backs it now to Strokeland down the line. Hurst with a dig, but right to Strokeland for the kill. Strokeland now with 17 in this match here for the Honkers, who are 5 points away from getting this puppy into the 4th set. Service here for Kenmare Bowbells. This will be with Brenna Strokeland. Strokeland will handle it to the left-hand side. Hurst with the dig. Thompson pushes it outside here, up and over for Summer Haig for the kill. Haig now with 13 as Martin will come to the front line now for Thompson on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. Service on the way for Summer. As this one will be coming in now for Thompson. Going left to right across your screen. Dug on the back by Brenna Strokeland. Outside on the way. This one off the block for the kill for Abby Kohler. Makes it 21-19. Service here for Crest and Kenmare Bowbells. This one will be right across the net. Finishing it off will be Ann Strokeland. 22-19, and a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard. It's Kenmare Bowbells up by 3 and 3 points away here in the third set to try to get this one to the 4th. On yourliveevent.com.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
22-19 here for Kenmare Bowbells over the Thompson Tommies. It's the State Class B third place match between the Honkers and the Tommies here on yourliveevent.com. Chase Miller with you from the Bismarck Event Center. Earlier today, New Rockford Cheyenne 1-5 over Minded Our Redeemers to claim the consolation championship, and Dickinson Trinity swept by the Garrison Troopers in the 7th place match 3-0. Service on the way here for Crest, here for Kenmare Bowbells, as she will round this one off first there with a dig. Pushed outside for Martin off the block, and that one will actually hit the post here, and it'll be out of play, and the point will be awarded here to Kenmare Bowbells. So point now to the Honkers, 2 points away from getting to a 4-set. Service on the way for Crest. This one will come here for Thompson. Set up Martin over the block for the tip. And the Honkers keep it in the court of play, and they'll go to the 10-foot line, and Brenna Strokeland able to get it over on the third. West from the back here for Thompson, back left corner. Here's the Honkers outside, and Strokeland off the block, kept alive by Schwab. Now set up for Plain in the middle for Martin, up and over. Brenna Strokeland with the dig. Zimmer, back set on the way. This one going to be hit and killed for the Honkers. Madison Moline earns the point here, and now it's 24-19, and Coach Lisa Strand might want one more timeout here. 24-19, time 04 here for the Thompson Tommies. We'll break with them as Coach Strand wants to talk it over with her team right now in the third set, down by 5 here on yourliveevent.com.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. If you're looking to switch crop insurance companies, now is the time to learn more about Hunter Insurance Agency at hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen today in Hunter.
Timeout on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. Visit ibanknorth.com. That's ibanknorth.com for a location near you today. Kenmare Bowbells 24, the Thompson Tommies 19 here in the third set. Coach Strand called the timeout at 22-19, and now 24-19 here as the Honkers are looking to keep their season alive. The opposite side for the Thompson Tommies, they will need to rattle off now at least 5 straight points before they can give up a point here to the Honkers. And this one's going to a 4th set with the ace here for Kenmare Bowbells. The ace on the way for Crest, and that'll do it for set number 3. Set number 3 goes to Honkers by a final of 25-19. We'll get you ready for the 4th set next here on yourliveevent.com.
It's the 35th year of the Hillsborough Business Association Christmas Cash Campaign. Stop at Dakota Heritage Bank or Goose River Bank and sign up for the HBA's interest-free Christmas cash loans of $500 to $1,000 in Christmas cash available to qualified borrowers. Take 10 months to repay the loan with no finance charge or application fee. All participants will be given additional 10% of each loan amount in free Christmas cash, compliments of the Hillsborough EDC. Sign up for your interest-free Hillsborough Christmas Cash loan today and then visit the businesses participating in the HBA Christmas Cash promotion.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Let's get to our set recap, brought to you in part by Hunter Insurance Agency. Hunter Insurance Agency, dedicated to providing you the best support for your insurance requests. Contact Johnny Jorgensen today and Hunter at hunterinsuranceagency.com. Well, the third set, really well played by both teams. Thompson got out early. Kenmare then held a lead midway through. We were tied at 10, tied at 16, tied at 17, but when it was 17-17, it was all wrapped up then by Kenmare Bowbells finishing on an 8-2 run here to win the third set. Set 1, 25-11 Thompson. Set 2, 25-16 Thompson. Set 3, 25-19 Honkers. Thompson so far with one service error. On the opposite side here, two service errors here for Kenmare Bowbells. The Honkers with their one ace by Crest. So far for Thompson, they have mustered 9 on the opposite side here for the Tommies. That again is our Hunter Insurance Agency set recap. As we get this one ready to roll for the fourth set here between the Tommies and the Honkers. After this match concludes, it'll be the third place match between the Jamestown Blue Jays and the Bismarck Legacy Sabres in Class A. Class A going on right now as well. Out on the seventh place match between Fargo South and Fargo North, currently in the fourth set. Service here by Schwab as we get ready for this fourth set here from the Bismarck Event Center. Outside this one going to be tipped on the way by Strokeland. Tozer was trying to get there to keep that one alive, but it's going to be a point awarded here to Kenmare Bowbells. Strokeland now with 18 kills in this match so far for Strokeland. Continue to add on now with 62 in the tournament. This one tipped by Stevens for the kill. There's Stevens now with 9 on the opposite side for Thompson, and it's a 1-1 contest. Service here by West. Still the same as it was in the third set, a closeout set for Thompson. Kenmare Bowbells, this is a do-or-die set again here in the fourth. This one tipped across, West is there. Thompson backs out of the way, this is to Stevens down the line for the kill. There is Stevens with her second kill here of this set. She's now in double digits with 10, and it's Thompson that's playing with the edge as West will come to the service line. Handles it here. This one is going to be 10-foot line pushed outside, blocked at the net. And now for Kenmare Bowbells, they'll handle the back set here, and this one will come across. Kept moving, and this one pushed over them by Schwabe for the kill. Sydney Schwabe earns the kill here for Thompson, now with a 2-point advantage here on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard. Serve upcoming here for West in the Thompson Tommies, as this one will come across into the middle. Kenmare Bowbells back set. This one cross court on the hit. Thompson pushed to the outside. This one will be with Tozer and into the net. Point awarded now to Kenmare Bowbells. Serve on the way here. This will be with Zimmer and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. As Zimmer will come to the service line as she does into the back, and that'll be an ace. Kate Zimmer earns the ace here, and now it's a 3-3 contest. Thompson fans trying to put away that bad memory from yesterday in a team that was clad in maroon and Lytton HMB losing in the third, then losing in the fourth, then losing in the fifth. They want to rewrite that chapter here against the Honkers on this Saturday afternoon. Big hit on the way. The Honkers, the other side, are saying, if you don't have an answer for Brenna Strokeland, we'll keep setting the senior up. She's got 19 kills. Serve here for Zimmer. This one down the line. Schwab is there. Thompson backs on the way. This is Stevens. That'll be out of play on the hit. And it'll be a point here for the Honkers. Service to come here for Kenmare Bowbells as this one will be with Kate Zimmer. Zimmer handles this one across. West is there for the dig. Thompson set up middle here. This one up and over the block after the hit there by Summerhague. Pushed outside, and this one will be blocked at the net here by the aforementioned Summer. After the hit by Teo, fourth. Summerhague has her third block. That's resulted in a point here for Thompson. And it's the Tommies with a chance now to tie at the service line. As coming on to serve here for Thompson will be Josie Plain. And the back, that's going to be Crest for the dig. This one set up outside here for Kenmare down the line. That one will be out after the hit there by Moline. And Thompson does indeed tie this one up at 5 apiece. Serve will continue here by number 5 for Thompson in Josie Plain for the junior setter. Kenmare Bowbells, this one backs out on the way, tipped at the net, and they'll say it will be out of play after the touch. And the point will be here to Kenmare Bowbells now at 6-5. Service on the way here for the Honkers. This will be with Brenna Strokeland. Strokeland into the back to Schwab with a good pass to Plain. Middle set up here for Summerhague for the tip with the left hand. And now Kenmare Bowbells will be out of sorts in the back end. And the point here to Thompson as we're tied at 6 apiece. Still to come here later today inside the main arena third place match featuring Jamestown. And you'll have with them as well the Bismarck Legacy Sabres, as we'll have a lift violation here on the serve for Kenmare Bowbells. That'll be following the conclusion of this match here, a half hour. And then the championship for Class B slated for 6 o'clock with Northern Cass in Layton HMB. This one up and over on the second here for the Honkers as they handle it to the outside, and they'll earn the kill now at 7-7 as they go on the outside there. And that one will be with Taya fourth. And the Class A championship will follow that later here with West Fargo, Cheyenne, and Bismarck Century. That game is slated to start at 8 o'clock. Thompson, middle, Summerhague. This one will be kept high, and then the Honkers here will push this one over with Zimmer. Thompson will handle it now into the middle. This is Summerhague into the back. Crest is there for the dig to the outside here for Kenmare. This was Anna Strokeland blocked at the net. Strokeland has another chance, and this time gets it over on the Thompson-Tommy side, and then Schwab just pushes it over on the second. Zimmer backs it. This one through the block and the kill. Moline earns her third kill, and it's an 8-7 lead here for Kenmare Bowbells. Honkers to serve as this will be with Crest. Crest to the service line here. West with a dig. Thompson pushed to the outside. This will be with Schwab. On the opposite side here for the Honkers. Now this one tipped across. West is there. Bump by Plain. Middle on the way. Summerhague through the triple block on the left-hand side for the kill. Summerhague now with 15 kills here for the Thompson Tommies. And back and forth we go in the fourth set of the State Class B third place match here in Bismarck. Crest with a dig, and that's going to be an ace here for Thompson. They lead it now at 9-8 with Summerhague to the service line. So far, Summerhague and Brenna Strokeland leading their teams respectively in a lot of stat categories this season, and in this match, and Hague earns another ace. It's now 10-8 Thompson, making a little bit of a run now, 3 consecutive points here by the Tommies. Summerhague continues to be at the service line as this one will be in the back by Crest. Kenmare Bowbells of Brenna Strokeland pushes this one over then on the third. And now at the 10-foot line, this one pushed over by Thompson here with Hubner. Joust at the net, going to be won by the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers as this is going to be with Abby Kohler with the kill. Kohler set up middle here, now makes it 10-9 here for the Thompson Tommies, but serve and a chance to tie things up here for Kenmare Bowbells will be with Madison Moline. Moline to serve as she handles it to the back to West. Thompson pushes it outside here for Martin up and over the double block. Zimmer set up outside here and Strokeland. This one will be out, no touch on the back row, and point to Thompson. On the hitting error, 11-9 now here for the Tommies. We'll either go to a fifth and decisive final set, or we'll go to our post-game show, brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. That's what's coming up here in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. This one will be pushed over for the Honkers. Thompson now, middle set up. Martin blocked at the net by Abby Kohler right down Main Street. And the Honkers will handle it the other side, back to the service line for Kenmare Bowbells. This will be with Lexi Holter. Holter and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers looking to get to set number 5 here, with some work to be done for both teams as Stevens pushes this one over on the third. Zimmer set middle. This is Brenna Strokeland, kept alive by Hurst West and bumped over them by Schwab on the third. Middle on the way. This will be with Strokeland. Little dump kill opportunity for Stevens, covered perfectly here by Kenmare Bowbells. And then Zimmer says, "You're going to do that to us? Why don't I do that to you for the dump kill?" Zimmer's got her third, and now we're tied at 11 apiece. Service on the way for West. This one pushed outside Stevens, tied at the net, and it's finished off by Kenmare Bowbells with Kate Zimmer. And now it's the Honkers taking flight here on a little bit of a run. Make it a 3-0 run now for Kenmare Bowbells. Into the back is Hurst. This one pushed on the outside for Stevens. Down the line, and Kress was waiting for it. Back left corner. Outside here, up and over for Ann Strokeland. Now it's going to be here for Thompson. Middle push by Brenna Martin. Kress is there for the ding, and that'll finish it off here for Martin for the kill. Martin has her 7th kill here, and it's a 12-12 contest. Which team will get that 4-0 run, then finish with the lead, is kind of what we're waiting to see right now here in this third place match. Kenmare Bowbells back set, quick hitting offense here for the Honkers. Zimmer with the set and Strokeland with the kill, and it's the Honkers now back up by 1. Service upcoming here for the Honkers, and this will be with Presley Zeltinger just off the top of the net here. Thompson backs it on the way. This one's Martin Cross scored on the hit, and Martin earns the kill. Brenna Martin with the point here for the Thompson Tommies. She's got 8 kills here in this match, and now it'll be a serve on the way for Jordan West. As West will come to the service line at 13 apiece. As she handles it here, this one will be at the 10-foot line, and a spike on the way by Strokeland. Dugout in the back here by Schwabe, and then Schwabe pushes it over on the third. Zimmer set middle, Brenna Strokeland. Schwabe is there again, tight at the net for Stevens. Then Schwab has to push this one over now on the third for Thompson. Kenmare Bowbells outside over the double block after the hit by a fourth. Thompson outside, Tozer up and over on the third. Kenmare Bowbells middle, big wind and a head off the block for Brenna Strokeland. It's now a 14-13 edge here for the Honkers. One of the longest volleys that we've seen here in this third place match between Kenmare Bowbells and Thompson. Stevens, this one set outside Stevens off the top of the block, and this one keeps going and pushed over them by Zimmer. Another chance here for the Tommies. Middle on the way. Summer Haig is blocked at the net. Haig with another opportunity. Takes a little bit off this one. Zimmer backs at middle. Brenna Strokeland. West is there for the dig, but it'll be out of play. And it's going to be a point here to Strokeland and the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. 15-13 with a media timeout on the floor on our Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. It's the Honkers up by 2.
Are you thinking about upgrading your planter? This is Shane from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer in Hillsborough and Drayton. I ask you the question about upgrading your planter because this is the time for you to ask me to explain the Precision Plant Partner programs. Yes, you could get some of your planter equipment paid for. Contact RDK Enterprises 701-636-2119 at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com.
Kenmare Bowbells 15-13 over the Thompson Tommies here in this fourth set. Time on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including those of our American Crystal Sugar, providing our starting lineups. We'd also like to thank Dakota Heritage Bank, the Thompson Public School District, and alongside Sis Vanderhoff and others for providing coverage here of the state volleyball tournament on yourliveevent.com. And we will have Northern Cass coming up against the Linton HMB Lions in the State Class B championship match as well. That'll be a little bit later on here tonight inside the Bismarck Event Center. But right now it is an edge here for Kenmare Bowbells as they're trying to get to the fifth set here in this third place match between themselves and the Thompson Tommies. Well, Thompson right now with the injured Reese Stanner again on the bench Thompson just trying to find a way as they've been battling back and forth here with Kenmare Bowbells, but looking for a little 4-5-0 rally to try to finish this one off potentially here in the third. Stevens gets it over on the bump. Zimmer for the Honkers, set up middle. This one softly touched over by Strokeland, and then making a 180 hit is Clara Stevens for the kill. Really nice play there by Stevens. She's got 11 kills here in this match, and it's the Kenmare Honkers right now up by 1, but Thompson to the service line as they'll handle it here with Josie Plain. Good spot for Plain for the ace. Josie Plain will have her second ace, and Thompson now has a 15-15 tie as Plain will continue to come to the service line. And she handles it back left corner. Strokeland, Zimmer outside on the way. This one blocked off the net, but that'll be Moline. Will use the block from a Thompson Tommy right hand, and Moline earns the kill here for Kenmare Bowbells. Service now will be Brenna Strokeland here for the Honkers. As this one will come across, dugout here by West. Thompson set up middle. Here's Summer Haig off the block, and that'll be in for the kill. Haig now is 16 for the Thompson Tommies, and Summer Haig now in this tournament with 50 kills over 3 matches here for Thompson. Service on the way for Hurst. This one will be almost another ace. Instead it'll be a hit, and that'll be out of play here by Kohler. Point awarded to Thompson. Service on the way here for the Thompson Tommies and Kaya Hurst. This one will be into the back. Kenmare Bowbells. This one will be over the double block for the kill for Abby Kohler. She's got her 5th now here for the Honkers. It's a 17-17 contest. Service on the way here for Crest. As this one will come across into the middle. West is there. This one will go to the outside, up and over for Summer Haig. Now it's going to be Kenmare Bowbells outside here for the Honkers after the hit by Ann Strokeland. Looking to dump this one across to Zimmer. Thompson pushes it outside here for Schwab, and this one will be off of who? They'll say it's out, and it's going to be off of Kenmare, the Honkers. So point will be awarded here to Thompson now at 18-17. Service on the way here for the Tommies. Back set, this one coming through the kill here for Kenmare Bowbells. Madison Moline with her 5th kill here for Kenmare Bowbells to make it now an 18-18 contest. Serve upcoming here for Madison Moline. As this one will come across. And the hit on the way, and Thompson earns the kill. This one will be with Kylie Hubner. That's her 3rd. And on the opposite side here for the Thompson Tommies, now they will get back to the service line, and this will be with Cindy Schwabe. Schwabe to serve as she does. A floater comes across the net. Kenmare Bowbells will set up middle here. This one blocked at the net after the hit by Kohler. A chance here for Ann Strokeland to push that one across on the 3rd. Middle coming. Martin off the block for the kill. Brenna Martin now with her 9th kill, and it's Thompson at 20-18, playing with a 2-point edge. Service on the way here for Sydney Schwabe as she will come to the service line again here for the Tommies. Tommies 5 points away here from trying to finish it off in the 4th set here in this 3rd place match. Crest with a dig. This one's going to get pushed over then on the 3rd on the way here by Moline. Back set, Stevens pushes it left-hand side. Zimmer is there. Kenmare Honkers now will bump it, and they'll get this one over on the 3rd. That's going to be Hurst to Schwabe, and this will be at the 10-foot line now for Martin to get that one across the net. Kenmare Bowbells coming up middle. This one will be out of play. There's no touch. Point awarded here to Thompson at 21-18. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll break with them. Timeout brought to you in part by Bank North. Thompson up by 4 on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Stay tuned again to our post-game show brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. Well, we'll get to our players of the match. Our RDK Enterprises feature players or play of the match and more. Thompson up by 3 right now over the Kenmare Honkers after the timeout. Brought to you in part by Bank North. Chase Miller with you here inside the Bismarck Event Center as the crowd for the Class A third place match is starting to file in here today. Service on the way here for Thompson, as this one will be with the Tommies here and Sydney Schwabe. Schwabe hits this one across the net, and this coming close, pushed over then by the Honkers. Thompson backs on the way. Stevens has to recollect her balance as she does, gets it over on the third. Honkers outside. Strokeland, that's in for the kill. And Strokeland earns her 7th kill, and after the timeout by Coach Tim Wallstrom here, point awarded to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. And the Honkers will come to the service line as they handle it here into the back. Thompson, this one set up. Stevens kept up here. Now it's going to be set to the outside, and Strokeland off the block. West is there for the dig. Schwabe backs at Stevens to the back left corner. Back on Thompson's side. Martin tries to get up, and she does for the block. Brenna Martin now joins Stevens and Haig in double digits in that category with kills, and it's Thompson 22-19. Service on the way here for Thompson with Drew Schwab. As Schwab will come on here, serves it left-hand side. Holter's there for the dig. Backs on the way as Ann Strokeland over on the third. Outside here to Tozer. Gets that one across. And now for the Honkers, we'll see where Zimmer goes. She goes to Ann Strokeland for the kill. And Strokeland's got her 8th, and it's the Honkers back with a chance to the service line here for Kenmare Bowbells. Service on the way for Zeltinger, and she's one of the better ones here for the Honkers. If she doesn't get an ace, she normally makes a bad pass on the opposite side. Schwab, this one coming middle on the way as Stevens gets it over on the third. We'll see it coming across that slide here, going cross court in. Gives Zimmer the assist and give Brenna Strokeland the kill. Strokeland now with 22 here for Kenmare Bowbells, as it's now a 22-21 contest here, and a chance to tie for Zeltinger at the service line. In the back is Martin coming up here for Thompson. This one will be with Stevens off the top of the block. Honkers keep it alive. Now the outside up and over. This will be with Tozer. Thompson, this one backs it on the way. Tipped across by Stevens. And the Tommies will handle it again to the outside. Martin with the push back right corner. Kenmare Bowbells set it up middle. Big hammer on the swing. This one finished off by Brenna Strokeland. Tied at 22 apiece, and Coach Lisa Strand wants a timeout here inside the Bismarck Event Center. It's been a back-and-forth contest throughout this fourth set. Tied at 11, tied at 15-17, and now tied at 22. But since it was 17-17, Thompson edged the lead up to 3 points. But when it was 22-19, it's been 3 straight now for Kenmare Bowbells as they have tied things up on our Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard here in the 4th set. Still to come, we'll get to our post-match show. Just a matter of, is it after 4 or is it after 5? Thompson trying to avoid a similar nightmare situation that happened yesterday against Lytton HMB, up 2-0. Then the Lions came storming back to win the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th. On the opposite side here now for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, trying to find a way to have a little of vengeance, some payback from what happened last year, where it was the loss in the 3rd place match to Thompson. Service on the way here for Kenmare Bowbells. This will be with Zeltinger as she will come on to the service line. As she handles this one here. This one comes across, dug up by Schwab. Thompson now backs it on the way. This one will be Stevens for the kill. There, Stevens earns the kill. That's her 12th here. More importantly for Thompson, up by 1 and now a chance to serve. Service on the way here for West. That one dies down, dug out here by Strokeland. Back set by Zimmer to Brenna Strokeland. Blocked at the net on the Honker side. They'll push it to the outside. This one was tipped, and then we're going to have a net violation here as it hits the post. That'll be out of play. Point awarded here to Thompson. Match point for the Tommies. Up by 2 as West comes to the service line here for the Tommies. Jordan West for match point as a Tommy faithful arise behind us inside the Bismarck Event Center. This one set up, tipped over by Brenna Strokeland, now pushed by Summer Haig for Thompson. Kenmare Bowbells coming up here. Brenna Strokeland off the top of the block. West is there for the dig. Back set Stevens. This one's going to be final as Stevens delivers the exclamation point. Her 13th kill, and Thompson takes it in the fourth set, 25-22. On our Tim Cassette seat sale scoreboard, Thompson wins it 25-11, 25-16, 14-25, and 25-22. The Thompson Tommies will finish with 34 wins and 7 losses on the year, while the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers will finish 4th place at 42-4. Thompson, the number 3 team entering this tournament, they will finish 3rd overall. Kenmare Bowbells, the number 4 team in this tournament, and they will finish 4th place overall. Our post-match show is coming up next, brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company. That's around the corner here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Growers, here at Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, we are your water management contractors. We can help you with tile drainage plans, surface drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad at 701-430-0182 to get your water problems solved. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. 701-430-0182, helping farmers grow.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency that provides protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. If you're looking to switch crop insurance companies, now is the time to learn more about Hunter Insurance Agency at hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen today in Hunter.
Let's get to our post-match recap here, brought to you in part by Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust at halsteadtel.com. That again is halsteadtel.com. A final look at some of the numbers in this one. Thompson would finish with 12 aces and 1 service error. The Kenmare Bowbells Honkers would finish with 2 aces and 2 service errors. The Tommies with Summer Haig with 16 kills, 13 by Clara Stevens and 10 by Brenna Martin. While for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, they would finish with Brenna Strokeland as a senior with 23 kills in this tournament alone for Brenna Strokeland. She would tally 67 kills over these 3 matches. Abby Kohler had 5 and Anna Strokeland, she had 8 as well here for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Now let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Match. Enbridge Energy, tomorrow's happening right now more than ever. The world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. Visit tomorrowison.com. Enbridge, life takes energy. Well, it's the 3 Musketeers, if you will, for Thompson, Summer Haig, Clara Stevens, and Brenna Martin. Summer Haig with 16 kills, Clara Stevens with 13, and Brenna Martin had 10 here today for the Thompson Tommies. So you rally them up. 10 with 23, and then you add 16, 39 kills combined between those 3 with Haig, Stevens, and Brenna Martin. And Tompin, Jordan West here, the seniors for Thompson. Jordan West, a really good day with 2 aces, a number of digs here for the Tommies as well for the senior with Jordan West, Summer Haig, Clara Stevens, and you sprinkle in the junior as well. And Brenna Martin are Enbridge Energy players of the match. And now we get to our RDK Enterprises feature player of the match. Well, that goes to the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers and Brenna Strokeland here. For senior, she's 1 of 4. Again, 23 kills in this 3rd place match. Comes up a little bit shy, but Brenna Strokeland for Kenmare Bowbells is our RDK Enterprises feature player of the match. And RDK Enterprises as you get ready for your spring planting season. Reminder, the Planter Pros, your RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. They thank the area growers for your trust in RDK Enterprises. Go to RDK Enterprises at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. That again is planterdoc.com for RDK Enterprises. We'll continue on our post-match show after this here on yourliveevent.com.
Take a good look at Hillsborough. It's conveniently located between Fargo and Grand Forks. Hillsborough is a growing community with solid local schools with high graduation rates. There's an industrial park ready to host a new business. And there's Woodland Park with activities all year round. The Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation asks you to take a good look at Hillsborough when you're thinking about a place to put down roots and grow. For more information, contact the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation at growhillsboroughnd.com.
At the Thompson Public School, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit the website tps-k12.org for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and information on the construction project and new addition at the Thompson Public School. Follow them on social media and find Tommy Pride with student updates and events with the Thompson Public Schools. Stay in touch with your children's education or find out why the Thompson Public Schools is right for you. tps-k12.org.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Efficiencies are critical, which is why you need a lender who will find the right loan structure for a strong financial future. You need a lender to look out for your whole farm operation. Ag Country.
As we come back here in our post-game show, we'll try to get to some of our player profiles here and hear from the Thompson Tommies one more time as they're going to be wrapping up and having a team postseason meeting here and getting a little bit of an opportunity to speak with one another on the floor as they get ready to go here and take a post-match celebration as well. Again, your final in this one, 3-1 the lead here for the Thompson Tommies over the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers. Other matches from earlier today, West Fargo 3-0 over Bismarck. St. Mary's in Fargo South defeats Fargo North 3-1 for 7th place in Class A. Still to come, Legacy and Jamestown for 3rd, and Bismarck Century against West Fargo Cheyenne in the championship. On the other side here for Class B girls, New Rockford Cheyenne takes 5th place over Redeemers, and Dickinson Trinity 3-0 over the Garrison Troopers. And right now the Thompson Tommies are heading to the locker room, so we're just going to miss them, but we will make sure we get some post-game conversation with them. So make sure you check out our social media platforms of Your Live Event coming up here throughout the next couple of days. And check out yourliveevent.com as well. Again, your final in this one, Thompson wins it 3-1 over the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers here on yourliveevent.com. Enjoy our broadcast coming up for the championship. That'll feature Northern Cass and Late Night Jim B. That is scheduled to get underway at 6 o'clock today here on Your Live Event from Bismarck. Congratulations goes out to Coach Lisa Strand for a 3rd consecutive season. The Tommies take 3rd place here at the state volleyball tournament.